Good morning, everyone. How are you today? How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I'm making coffee and cleaning the cat box. Yuck. Be right back. Okay, Sean. See you in a minute. Goodness. Chores, chores, chores. Lots of chores in the morning. I'm avoiding coffee. It's the end of my day. So, try not to drink coffee this late for me, or else I'll be awake. And I know it's the beginning of the day for you guys. Hi, Mona. How are you? So I probably won't be on too. I got distracted. It's okay. Um, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. We left retreat yesterday afternoon. We drove back. I took a nap, went to work last night, got home today. Thought I'd pop on and talk about everything I did yesterday. Good morning, June. How are you? Itchy but good. Um, did you have a fight with some poison oak or something? Itchy's never good. I hate being itchy. Or is it the weather changing that's making you itchy? Sometimes getting into the cold weather will make you itchy. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So yeah, going into winter as I'm rubbing my hands because it's a little chilly. And for some reason, I think my little corner here is always a little cold. So I thought I would show you my goodies that I got. Talk about the classes I took. And I did complete one project from the class that I took. That little stuff that we did. There were 60 women at the retreat, so we had lots of fun. There's a winery around the corner, so a couple of us went over to the winery. The second night we were there, there's one quilt shop in town, and we did go there, and so I have some fabric from there too. But so they also have what they call the country store, and they have fabric at that. And so I did get pieces from there. So we'll go with that first. My haul from that. And so I have these. Show us the fabric. So I have these, and I got this one's a 30 inches of 108, and I got it for $2. And then this is 3/4 of a yard of 108 for $2. And it's like a cream with some little flowers on it or leaves. Not sure, but I thought it was really pretty. We got that. Oops, let's not dump that. Let's put it there. Then I got this, which I thought was really pretty, and it's got some white on white underneath it. And I'm not real big on flowers, but I really liked this. And it's 2 yards for $4. Nope, I just did that and said, let's not put it there, and I put it there anyways. I thought this would make great binding. Polka dots. It is very vintage, and it's 3 1/4 yards for $5. Almost did it again. So this was sorted 10-inch squares for $2. So got some greens, some reds. Oh, there's some more greens. Couple of oranges. More orange. I thought this was kind of unique looking. Oops. That's pretty. I like that. Those are pretty. There's two of those there. And I didn't count how many squares there were. That one's backwards. More polka dots. I like that. Fingers are like not picking up. That feels like it should be textured, but it's not. More green. I really like this. It looks like there's quite a few of those in there. That's good because I really like it. There's some more of that. And there's some stars. So yeah, there's quite a few there. I didn't even count them. I thought pretty good chunk of 10-inch squares for $2. I said that's a deal for me. It does not have wheels. Needs wheels. It does not. Then this, I didn't buy this. This was gifted to me by one of the girls there. But I thought it was coffee is coughing and cat box is coffee is and cat box is scooped. You mean coffee is making? You're making me want to shop. So I really like the little mushrooms. And I don't know how much is here. She said she got it and she thought she liked it, but then she decided it wasn't her. And she asked me if I liked it, and I said I did. And she said, it's all yours. So, that. Then I got this, which is just a solid, it's just a stripe. It's just a brown and teal. And it's 4 yards for $1. I guess somebody didn't like stripes. This one is 3 yards for $6. And I just really liked this. I thought it was pretty. I thought it would be a good backing. So it's 3/4. It's really pretty. I use a vintage perk pot, so it coughs. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. That makes sense now. Now that you said what kind of coffee pot you use, that makes sense. So I did get a panel. So this is one part of the panel. Let me make sure I get it in the frame. That's one part. And then these are the other parts. I think that was $2. And that's actually for the husband, but we won't tell him. So this one I got for $1.50, but it's in pieces, so I'm actually going to open this one. The panel is really pretty. It says it's in 3 pieces. And so I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it. It's got like the Liberty Bell and the flag and the Statue of Liberty on it and an eagle. So I thought it was really pretty. And this was 5 cents, but she went ahead and gave it to me for free. Just some rickrack. I really like the feel of this one. And I think this one is 2 yards. And so now I gotta lay it all out and fold it all up on my stuff. And this is the last one from there. And this one's Quilters Retreat Northcott. And it all is like quilt shop. It's got little quilt shops in it. And gifts for the quilters. It's got little houses and yeah, I really did. I got a lot of good stuff. The sewing room. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this, but I really liked it. So that's all the fabric I got at the actual retreat. Oh, one more. I forgot about this one. So then I got this one, which this one's open because I actually did a project with this one. So I really liked this one. And this one had, this one actually, when I opened it up, it had a big chunk of brown fabric in it because it's brown and blue. But I actually opened this one up, and there's actually quite a bit in here. It didn't say how much was in it, but there was quite a bit. It opens up. I would say there's at least 3 yards in there. But I ended up doing a project with this, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. And then I need a new sewing machine caddy for in here, and I need one to travel with. So when we went to there's a little quilt store called the Enchanted Quilt. And so I got, this is what I got to make sewing machine caddy for both. I got enough to make one for in here and one for traveling for my travel. So that, isn't it cute? So that, this is for that. And then for the binding, I got this. And for the inside, I got this. It's the tiny needles and threads. So that's what I got for my little sewing machine caddies. So that's going to be a project in itself. Now I just got to find a pattern I like. So that's the haul. So I took 3 classes. Two of the classes I didn't do the projects there, but I have all the paperwork for it. One was a purse organizer, and one was what they called a confetti wall hanging, which was cool, but the centerpiece was like an embroidery piece, and I don't really have a hi Katie, hi Sherlock Sews, how are you guys today? Sorry, I'm over here jibber jabbering. So I didn't do either one of those, but I have like the patterns to do them. The other thing we did was a badge holder, which I thought was cool because we all wore our little badges. And so, and it was actually really easy. And this is what I used that last stuff for, with the little badge holder. So it was super easy to put together. So the badge goes in here in a little vinyl piece, but it has a pocket in here, but my phone's in the little thing. It also has a phone holder here, and my phone fits in there. But here's the thing that I liked, like the girl that did the class, she was like, for those of us that have ponytails and wear glasses that have the little nose pieces, she goes, I tie a little knot in them. She goes, and I tie a knot in them. She goes, so that I can put my glasses in there and I don't mess up my hair, and they just hang right here, so I don't mess up my hair. And so I thought that was like the craziest thing. So I ran around with my glasses in there. But yeah, I mean, it was super easy. It turned out really well. But yeah, that's why I opened up that fabric for, was to do this. It actually turned out really well. So that was like my favorite project I did. And then let's see, I worked on the curve piecing. And then the last thing I did was, we all know that I have all these quilts that I need to work on. So I worked on this. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I did the free motion quilting on this. You probably can't see it very well, but oops, I'm smacking it around. I did all my quilting on it. I've still got to do the border, but it's pretty much done for this one. Then I've just got to trim it and bind it. So, and there weren't a lot of free motion quilters on a domestic there, so everybody kept coming by. I had my Sew Steady stuff up there, and they kept coming over and checking out my Sew Steady clamps suspension system, because I had them hooked to the table. They were like, "Oh, you got a light?" They come over. "Oh, you got a light system?" "Oh no, that's not a light system." So yeah, it was interesting. I had a blast though. And so I think that's it. I got some rulers. The only other thing I got was one of the girls had a set of Sew Steady rulers that she'd accidentally, she didn't think she had a set, and she bought a set, and she got home and realized she actually already had a set. And so I got those from her. And that's everything I got, besides the wine that I bought. But I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for my husband. Actually, I bought mead. So that is the haul from the retreat. I had a blast. Learned how to make the badge holder, which was name tag holder, which was really cool. I mean, it was actually really easy. And I've almost got the curve piecing. I think I only have 2 more to put together, and then it's done. And then I just gotta sew up the stuff. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Like I said, there's lots of women there, and they do there are so many different things going on, between people who do embroidery and people who make clothes. There's always something different going on, so you can walk around and see all the different things that people are doing. And there's people doing little tiny piecing. Now, I've done some small piecing before, but there was a lady doing little tiny tiny, tiny piecing, and I'm trying to remember what it was she was doing, but she showed me the pattern, and it was so tiny, and the pattern was so small that the pattern made my eyes bug, and I was like, I don't know how you're doing that. So, and then of course the girl I went down with, she's just a monster at doing stuff. She got like 3 quilt tops done, and here I just did a free motion top and a badge holder and some piecing. I felt like, but you all know that I'm not the fastest sewer there, so it's all good. Oh, thank you. There's my Halloween nails. I got a little spider there, and then the rest are all just little webs. My Halloween nails. So, yeah, that's my haul. Always got to make sure that when I pack up everything, I make enough room, and I gotta budget myself and make sure I don't go crazy. You can go wild at those things. You really can. And they always have a silent auction and stuff, and I bid on that stuff, but like as people start going up higher and higher and higher, I'm like, okay, if it passes this, I'm not bidding anymore. And so, me too. Some people sew so fast, and I'm like, I just don't know how they do it. So there were some really neat things in the silent auction, but once it gets up there so far, I'm like, yep, I'm done. I'm out. It's not worth that much to me. So, but yeah, no, it was great, and the community of hanging out with everybody is nice. So it was fun. And if you haven't been to a sewing retreat, find a local one. I like going to my ASG one because there's so many different types of sewers there, sewists. It's not just quilt. So I get exposed to all different types of things. Like there were bag makers there, so I get exposed to people making bags and clothes and embroidery and people who are tatting, and while I'm not going to get into tatting, that's some seriously small stuff. I enjoy seeing other people's creations. So, and embroidery is fun, but to watch, but I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. While it's going, I would definitely have to have another machine to do something else while it's busy doing its thing. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And I mean, I know that some are, like the one lady's letting her machine go while she's doing something else, but yeah, I would definitely have to be doing something else while the embroidery machine was going. But yeah, it was fun. And the classes were fun. I always like to take the classes, even if it's not necessarily something that I might do. I take the classes anyways, because who knows? I said something about that I don't really make bags, and somebody goes, yet. So, hi all, I am lurking. Her name should have been in there. I think her name is in there somewhere. I think it's under exclamation Lisa. I think I almost have everybody in there who's got a channel. There may be a couple who don't. Mona, I'm just like exclamation. I have to go to the post office. Oh, you off to mail stuff? I have to get the prize pack together and post that video. And then because I think I made sure I spelled Lisa's name right when I added her to my list. Yeah, there she is. I got to get that video up for our 500 subscribers. Yes, I had a sale and sold a few bags. That is awesome. You make great bags. Bags seem a little, except for like, you know, like my shopping bag, my little grocery bag that I made. Bags seem a little ambitious for me. So I haven't quite got there yet. The snap was ambitious for me. So it was fun. And I do have a I am putting together, and I'm slowly getting it because it is a very detailed kit. So I do have the pattern for um an Annie's um at Place for Everything bag. I do have that pattern, and I have almost everything for that pattern. Um and I'm going to make that pattern, and a friend of mine is also going to make that pattern, and we're going to do it together. So it will be a thing someday. But yeah, it was a blast. And I probably won't be on here very long today because, like I said, I'm really tired today as I did not get a lot of sleep. And last night was really hectic at work. Um, Thank you, Mona. It feels like it took a really long time to get there. Um, so I do have a prize. I do have a giveaway for it. I need to get off my hiney and get that video posted and get that giveaway going. I have everything. I just need to get the video up and rolling. Probably do that tomorrow morning. Get it uploaded and posted so that everybody can comment and get that out of the way. So I think we're going to keep this to a really short live today, just because I'm super tired. And so I think that if I sew, I may not sew straight lines, and the divorce lawyer and I won't be friends today. Yeah, that's what we were talking. We're going to take our time with the bag and do it in, you know, little sew along sections. And when I bought the pattern, I got a coupon for the tutorial, which is something off some percentage off the tutorial, which I'm told is basically the whole price of the tutorial. So not as short as mine, just a little over 3. Hey, you know, some of my first ones were really, really short. So some of my first videos were really, really short too. So hey, you're growing and getting there. We are making bags in my Zoom group once a month on a Saturday. How early on Saturday? See? Now I'm like yawning at you guys. I'm sorry. Afternoon. I like the shorts. I have more time for that. I tried to do a short while I was at retreat, and I don't know what I did with the camera, but when I went to look back at it, it was like way over here. And I was like, oh, that's not going to work. So it was funny. I'm not an early riser. I guess I'm not either. Technically, I'm just still up. So, well, I'm going to let you guys all go for now. I'm going to try and get that video up tomorrow. And until next week, go out there, find some gorgeous fabric, make some fabulous quilts. Try not to spend too much time with a divorce lawyer, and I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a great week. See you all next time. Thanks for spending time with me today.